Top 10 shocking reasons Harry hates Meghan Markle. Number 10, mocking the customary bow in the popular series, Harry and Meghan. One scene captures Meghan playfully exaggerating the royal curtsy meant for the Queen. Amid her laughter, we see Harry's expression. He appears visibly perturbed by Meghan's humorous take on a tradition he holds dear. This moment certainly doesn't paint Meghan in a favorable light. Beyond this, Meghan has often opted for her personal preferences over the royal protocols. Her critics argue that it was audacious for her to expect a centuries-old monarchy to adapt to a newcomer. Meghan, known for her strong individuality, wasn't going to reshape herself to fit into a mold. There was an instance where Meghan needed to be reminded of her and Harry's position in the royal hierarchy, a rung lower than William and Kate Middleton. Harry, being fifth in line to the throne, pales in comparison to William, the future king. It was reported Meghan showed frustration when she couldn't attend an event with the Queen as Kate was on maternity leave. Despite these criticisms, Meghan's supporters argue she has brought a breath of fresh air to the royal family. Her modern approach and progressive views have resonated with the younger generation and have helped to revitalize the public's interest in the monarchy. On top of that, Meghan's philanthropic work and active involvement in various charities have earned her respect and admiration from many. Number 9, doesn't follow tradition. Meg has always been one to march to the beat of her own drum and certainly hasn't shied away from this trend since joining the royal family. Yeah, Meghan's departure from the royal norm was a bit of a shock to the system, causing quite a stir within the palace walls. From her fierce stance on feminism to carving her own unique path, Meghan's non-traditional approach hasn't all been smooth sailing. It's said that her desire to redefine the role of a royal duchess hasn't exactly endeared her to some family members. While her fans thrive on her audacity and modernized outlook, it appears that her innovative approach could be causing some tension in her marriage and position within the monarchy. So it appears Meghan may need to strike a delicate balance. After all, even though she's a duchess in a real-life fairy tale, not every tradition can be dismissed. Sometimes there's wisdom in age-old customs. Number 8, megxit. In a surprising twist, it appears that the highly publicized megxit wasn't solely Meghan's idea. Reports from those close to the royal family suggest that Harry has been reflecting deeply and might be experiencing regret over their abrupt departure from the monarchy. Although he remains supportive of Meghan, sources indicate that Harry is beginning to understand the full impact of his decisions and the many things he's sacrificed. He's lost his military titles, the opportunity to represent the Queen, and his relationship with his brother William has certainly been strained. This has led to speculation about potential issues for the Sussexes, or perhaps Harry is just wrestling with a significant shift in his circumstances. Regardless, it's becoming clear that megxit may not be the liberating experience Harry initially thought it would be. He's still struggling with the judgmental scrutiny of his family and the public. It seems that even for a prince and his duchess, there are inevitable growing pains in any marriage. In light of these reports, it's important to remember that the Duke and Duchess are still navigating their new lives outside the royal family. They've faced significant criticism and intense media attention since announcing their decision to step back as senior royals, which has undoubtedly added pressure to their relationship and potentially caused strain between Harry and Meghan. Number 7, performative activism. Some are beginning to question whether her deeds are genuine acts of advocacy or mere orchestrated performances. Ask yourself, if one is to assist an underprivileged area, should a camera crew necessarily document this act of kindness? It appears Meghan's actions might have an ulterior motive, perhaps to portray herself as a humanitarian while capitalizing on her fame. Remember that controversial documentary where they were called out for utilizing a royal-approved picture to make a point about paparazzi harassment? Well, that camera has become a thorn in their side once again, and it doesn't stop there, folks. Harry made headlines when he likened Meghan to his late mother, Princess Diana. This comparison, as expected, stirred a pot of outrage, with critics labeling it as disrespectful and uncalled for. But here's the juicy bit. The Telegraph reveals that this spectacle has prompted several former royal aides to criticize Harry and Meghan, claiming that their experience with the press is nowhere close to what Diana went through. While some may argue Harry's comparison was well-intentioned and meant to highlight the media's constant intrusion into their lives, others believe it was a wreck. Number 6, not prepared for royal life. In her candid conversation with Oprah, Meghan suggested she was unprepared for the reality of life in the royal spotlight with her beloved Prince Harry. However, a trusted insider alleges that this might not be entirely true. It appears that Harry and William's former private secretary had compiled a comprehensive guide with useful contacts and information to assist Meghan in acclimating to her royal duties. Despite this, Meghan asserted she received no support from the palace, sparking considerable controversy. Another questionable claim involves the non-invitation of her niece to their wedding. Meghan blamed palace directions for this exclusion, contradicting reports that the palace's PR team was encouraging her to invite more family and friends to the event. Seems Meghan was concerned about exposing her niece to the media glare. On top of that, Meghan's interview with Oprah shed light on the lack of diversity within the royal family. She shared that there were concerns about how dark her son Archie's skin would be and that she was told he would not receive a title or security protection. These revelations have sparked discussion about racism and discrimination within the monarchy. Many critics argue that Meghan's claims are unsubstantiated and that she is simply seeking attention and pity. They point out that the Queen has always been vocal about her support for diversity and inclusivity, which is evident in her speeches and actions. Number 5, difficult Duchess. When news surfaced in November 2018 about Harry and Meghan's decision to leave Kensington Palace, the media and public instantly blamed Meghan. The prevailing narrative suggested that Meghan's so-called difficult Duchess persona had caused a rift between her and Kate, but it emerged that this was far from reality. The Sussexes were expecting a baby, needed more space than their 2-bedroom apartment at Kensington Palace could offer. There have been reports of friction between Kate and Meghan, which in turn had created a strain within the royal family, affecting relationships between the two princes and causing overall unease. The situation had reached a point where Queen Elizabeth, wary of the ongoing drama, felt compelled to intervene. She insisted Meghan and Kate resolve their differences. And although it is clear the royal family was experiencing friction, the exact cause of the tension between Meghan and Kate remained undisclosed. Prince William reportedly was upset about Harry and Meghan's move to Windsor, and Harry believed William hadn't embraced Meghan warmly. And while it's evident that Kate and Meghan had little in common, it was suggested that Kate had other reasons for her distaste towards Meghan. Despite the speculation and rumors surrounding Kate and Meghan's relationship, it remains unclear what truly caused the supposed rift between them. Some sources claim that simple personality differences were to blame, while others suggest it was a clash of cultures between the traditional British monarchy and an American actress. Whatever the reason may be, it is undeniable that Meghan faced intense scrutiny from both the media and public since she joined the royal family. From her biracial heritage to her previous career as an actress, Meghan was a target for criticism and rumors right from the start. This added pressure on top of adjusting to life as a duchess and navigating royal traditions and protocols may have contributed to any tension between her and Kate. Number 4, surprise in the royal family. Harry and Meghan shocked the monarchy with the decision to depart. Allegedly, the news came as a surprise to everyone, including the Queen herself. And it sparked a series of negotiations over the ensuing weeks between Harry and the royal family, focusing on the terms of their new role as working royals. The discussions encompassed matters like self-financing their security measures, striving for financial autonomy, and adhering to certain behavioral norms to protect the Queen's image. Throughout this period, Meghan remained in Canada with baby Archie before embarking on a final royal tour in February that lasted for a week. In the midst of this unprecedented decision, many questions have risen surrounding Meghan and Harry's departure. Some speculate that the couple was unhappy with their roles within the royal family, while others believe that they were pushed out due to conflicts with other members. But despite the media frenzy and speculation surrounding their departure, Harry and Meghan have remained mostly tight-lipped about the details of their decision. Number 3, codependence. Despite the seemingly perfect image of a fairy tale romance presented by the royal family, Harry and Meghan have faced their fair share of criticism regarding their relationship. While they have openly shared their love story in interviews, recent discussions on social media platforms such as Twitter have sparked controversies about the nature of the relationship. One term that's been frequently used to describe their dynamic is codependent. This term refers to a relationship in which one person becomes overly reliant on their partner, often to the point of sacrificing their own needs and well-being for the sake of the relationship. In other words, codependency can be described as an unhealthy form of emotional dependence. While this term has been applied to many relationships in the past, it's gained particular attention in relation to Harry and Meghan following the release of their documentary. Number 2, Gold Digger. Their engagement interview was showcased live by numerous networks, including Sky News in Britain, and sparked a wave of diverse reactions. Some viewers showered the couple with well wishes, while others were less complimentary. Criticism ranged from accusing Meghan of being a gold digger to alleging inappropriate behavior during the interview. Comments like she sees British pound signs and she won the lottery were not uncommon. On top of that, the Daily Mail reported an unfortunate incident regarding the couple's new foundation. Meghan and Harry had not yet completed the registration of their site, allowing a nefarious individual to grab it. This person then redirected the site to a YouTube video of Kanye West's Gold Digger song, a blatant dig at Meghan. And finally, number 1, Princess Diana 2.0. Meghan has had a lifelong desire to be a part of the British royal family. Now, while Meghan herself has never openly admitted to this, those close to her seem to agree on this point. They reveal her long-held fascination with the royals and how she dreamt of a princess's life from her teen years. An old friend even went as far as to say she always had a deep interest in the royal family. She aspires to be a modern version of Princess Diana. I have no doubts about her playing the part to perfection, but Harry would do well to proceed with caution. What do you guys think about this story today? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time on The Rich Life.